Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Saying we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Jordan Montgomery. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Out to short. Win. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ozzie Albies.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Orlando Arcia stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Up the middle, Donovan. Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Acuna in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Number 91 leading things off and takes a strike. Hard hit left side. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Demetrius Lewis.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And that one hammered. Duvall raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ouch, that one drove him. Fires to first on the run. In time, got him. And that'll do it. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Billy.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two down. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the pitch. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that skips in the dirt. And now the lefty.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Outside corner, there's a strike. Elder, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. And one away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. Serious power numbers over the last 10 games.
There's a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
No score here in the 2nd. At the belt and fires. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. So up next, Mason Wynn. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Righty delivers. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A gigantic blast. His 37th homer of the year. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Cardinals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Montgomery.
Jordan Montgomery getting ready to hit.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
On the ground, Arcia gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the third inning. Adam Duvall at the plate.
Center fielder, number 14.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Montgomery back to work. Fastball for a strike. Ripped to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8. The catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. Just missed.
1-0.
The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The Braves trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he deals. So now 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The pitcher, number 55,
Man at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Bryce Elder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Puts a bunt down. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
the batter, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the lineup flips over. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, 1 now. Fought off foul. The Cardinals leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. A little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Right side. Lewis makes a nice running catch. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder number 91. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That's down. That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Right-hander kick steals. Bounce to the left side. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And delivers outside. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. And out of here. He'll touch them all. His 34th of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Liner picked on the hop at first, and he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a bouncer. And that is the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Montgomery back to work. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friend. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, and that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more at his team. Oh, 1 down. And there's the strike. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Now batting, third baseman
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. His 24th home run of the season. It's 5-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a foul ball. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The Cards leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Popped in the air. Left field. And that's the third out. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilson Contreras. The right-hander back to work. Bounce to third. Riley fires to first. And Contreras is retired.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Mason.
Now here is Mason Wynn. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line to center. Duvall makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong, in his rookie season, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 5-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Adam Duvall now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That's through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Ball one. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Lewis sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery.
Jordan Montgomery.
As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers.
That's up.
And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this.
Oh, and a great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Brendan Donovan.
2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. next pitch in for a strike. 3 and 2 down.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Matzek.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 down. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Donovan off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Misses inside. It's 2 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Michael Harris.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. And here it comes. Ground ball, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Out to short. Over to Goldie. Out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Demetrius Lewis. Next up for the Cardinals. Lewis having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And there's a ball. Two outs. That one pushed foul. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
2 outs, nobody on. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Duvall under it. And the inning is over. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's 7-1. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Montgomery back to work.
Nope,
And ball to the right fielder.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
To third. Arenado to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down.
Now
Here's Matt Olson. Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jordan Montgomery will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Andrew Bellotti into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Andrew Bellotti.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Struck them out looking. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 7-1. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Lee.
Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Andrew Bellotti. As the lefty gets to work. And a base hit right there. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, always a little boost and a bonus when you can get a productive result from the pitcher spot. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now the center fielder. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Duvall pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the den. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Right through there for a strike.
Lee, a 6'3" lefty, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And it's fouled away. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting. The first
Two
baseman.
outs, base is empty. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up next for St. Louis, Demetrius Lewis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, his 61st home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
The new pitcher in the game, Aaron Bummer.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Mason.
And now Mason Wynn. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Penn Murphy getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias getting loose as well. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Contreras around second. Coming home. The relay to third, and he's in there as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Chopper right side. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Andrew Bellotti. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And the righty deals. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
The center fielder, number 14.
Man at first, Adam Duvall. Next up for the Braves. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ozuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got it by him for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So here's Murphy now, hitting better against right-handers this year. So some reverse splits there. That's in there. 0-1. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Hard hit to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Cardinals out in front 13-1. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 91. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard, and now Brendan Donovan. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swinging a foul straight back. The Redbirds up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bomber deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number 15.
Luis Guillorme.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed. And a pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95.
1-1.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Albies at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Two outs. Foul ball. Is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.